Hi, I'm Chris from Study Active, PT and Assessor.
And I'm Colin from Study Active, PT and Assessor.
We're going to have a little look at the upright row. Before we start the demo on that, and I think Colin would agree with me on this one, this is an exercise that used to be quite popular because we used to have jobs where perhaps we weren't bent over our computers and tablets and desktops and everything. So we were maybe a little bit more open in the 80s, maybe. Whereas now we tend to sit, and anybody who's got any kyphosis, any sort of rounding of the shoulders, maybe this isn't an exercise for you, and maybe take it out of your program. If there's any kyphosis, if there's any sort of rounding of the shoulders, etc. Would you agree with that one?
Yeah, or at least have other exercises in your program that are going to open your chest up, because your shoulders internally rotate slightly with this.
Yeah.
So as long as you're aware of that and you've got exercises in your program that can open up your chest. But if you do have any sort of issues with your shoulders, let's say kyphosis, which is rounding of the shoulders, then it's probably best avoided.
Yeah, good. We're on the same page with that one. I think most of you would probably agree with that because this does reinforce internal rotation. Things like face pulls, that type of thing, we go for external rotation, and that's what most people need these days. Having said that, it is a good exercise. It's using your delts, particularly the front. It's going to use your traps as well. Your biceps as a secondary are going to work quite hard. And because it's a standing lift, the whole of the body is going to work. It's a good compound exercise, obviously with that caveat that we've started with at the introduction. So we've got the ball already set up. We're already warmed up. I'll do a demo. If you want to walk around and watch my demo, Col. I'll do a couple of silent reps, and then I'll pass for you for probably 8 reps. So I always like to have my feet about sort of between hip width, shoulder width apart. Feet facing forward. I'm going to push my hips back, come down to the bar to lift it safely. So I'm going to grasp the bar so that my thumbs are going to just overlap or touch. Bring the weight nice and close into the body and lift up. So the back and hips together. So I'm going to squeeze those ribs in so the core's engaged. Take the shoulders back and down. I'll do a couple of demos first. Okay, so we're going to pull that bar in a straight line, really close to the body, all the way up to the top. The elbows don't point at the sky. We try to keep them fairly level at the top, as if you could put a wine glass on them. And we're going to pull all the way up to the chin. So if you've got flexibility in the shoulder, that's fine to do that. If your shoulders are a bit tight, and then this is questionable exercise for you, but you can pull to a little bit lower, just sort of mid-sternum and back down. Put the weight down, then we're going to push the hips back, lower the weight all the way to the floor, keep it nice and close to the body, and release and drive back up. Okay, cool. So we'll do 8 reps. So you can see Colin's picking up nice and safely, bar nice and close to him, hips down, driving with the hips as we come up. He's using a very similar grip to me, thumbs nice and close, knees are nice and soft. You can see his core's engaged, those ribs are in. Nice little hold at the top and slower on the way back than on the way up. Nice and strong, Colin, really good. Really good lifts, that's it, nice and strong. The weight's staying really close to the body, brushing his t-shirt on the way up and on the way down. It's really good. I'm letting you do the counting, Col.
That's 8.
8's always too far for me, super. Pushing the hips back, the weight close to the body, all the way to the floor, releasing back up. How did you find that?
It's a great exercise, yeah, as long as you, like I said earlier on, as long as you've got other exercise to open up your chest. But yeah, really works your traps and your front delts really well.
Yeah, good. Yeah. And again, with this one, because it's a lift, we've got some core engagement going on there as well.
You really need to engage your core on this, otherwise you start arching your back.
Yeah, which we don't want to do. Yeah, good. And the other point on that one that we said on the lift before is if you watch Colin's eyes when he's doing that, if you play it back, he's looking straight forward. So by looking straight forward, we're more likely to keep the body in a nice strong line. If we look up, that little hyoid tends to be influenced by the eyes, and then we tend to go into a bit of hyperextension, which we definitely don't want.
Yeah, make sure you have your soft knees and engage your core, and your core includes your glutes as well, your glutes and all the way around.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Cheers.